tab. Alright, so, welcome. This is going to be our very first video. Oh, nope, not going to do that. Sorry. We're going to change some settings, because, of course we are. Gonna turn that up. Yeah, we'll turn that off for YouTube reasons, probably. Of course, subtitles are going to be on. All that's alright. Brightness. I'm going to turn that all the way up so you can see nice and good. And network settings. Here we are. Okay, so launch settings, start offline. So, welcome. Yeah, again. Sorry about that. New game. Let's go. I've already set all these controls. Great. All the controls are fine. Okay, so. Welcome. This is our channel. We are Rook. No, Rook. Class. We're going to start as a knight. I know it's basic, but it's one of my favorite classes. Zeke. We'll choose a slim Zeke. Face. Okay, hair. Of course, we gotta choose the Edgeworth hair. Semi-long. Color. Silver for Edgeworth reasons. And as we're gonna customize this a little bit more. Can I do that? Ah, there we go. Okay. Face type, random, similar face, maturity, hormones, features, stronger features, I guess. Color. Can I go to attire? Honestly, I'm not going to spend too much time in character creator because I know that you almost never see a character in Dark Souls. So, what I'm going to do here is... I did accept the Master Key, right? Yeah, okay. So, pretty much, we got... This is our very first video, by the way. In case you didn't already know.
Of ancients,
I'm gonna try not to talk about
the world was
this.
unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Alright, so, with that done, there's another cutscene. This is one of the weirdest cutscenes in the game, as it is like...
Yes, indeed. The dark side brands the undead.
Yeah, this cutscene is different from the rest. Can't quite put my finger on why.
And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Alright, sweet. Hey, Oscar. It's nice to see you, buddy. Anyways, for those of you who have never played this game before, you may know that this cutscene right here, this game's cutscene right here, that's probably one of the... Okay, we're fat rolling immediately, and we need to change that immediately. Alright, good, we're not fat rolling anymore. Okay, so yeah, for those of you who are new to the game, make sure you unequip the helmet when you first get out. The Knight is a great starting class to have. The ragdoll physics are great, but if you really want to get better at this game, make sure you unequip some of your gear. Mid-rolling is the best way that you can be playing the game as far as I know, as it offers a balance between defense and iframes for your dodge. So yeah, for any new players out there, this is a great way to do things. And if here's the bonfire. Again, for new players, if you're wanting to get into Dark Souls, you gotta learn the mechanics. And the game doesn't really tell you any of said mechanics. And if you really... Never mind, I forgot what I was saying, but anyways, here's the first boss! of which we immediately run away from. I love that so much. The boss music just starts and cuts off so suddenly. It's hilarious. But anyways, yeah. The Knight is a great class to start with. It has some good armor to start with. That has some high poise. Anyways, in here you're going to want to equip your shield in your left hand, specifically. You can equip weapons in your left hand as well, but generally you don't want to. As over here you get broadsword, not the best weapon in the game by any means, but you get a better weapon pretty much immediately. The lack of strong weapons in this game are surprising. Lack of a bunch of strong weapons. Oh wait, yeah, fat one. Okay. Well, time to unequip the gauntlets too, I guess. Yep. That'll do it. Yeah. For new players, that is... Why would you unequip armor? They're like, why are my rolls so slow? Because what you want to do is dodge this boulder. Oh, I didn't trigger it. No, just jump off the back. Oh, come on, really? Anyways, what you wanted to do is wait for that boulder to happen. And you can talk to our buddy Oscar here.
Oh, you. You're no Hollow.
Oh, it's been so long since
Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid.
Sorry.
I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. And thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Thank you.
Oh, and this.
Thank you.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Squares to use item. Rest at bonfire is replenish Estus flask, in case you don't know. I would suggest that you give the game a playthrough yourself. Oh yeah, also, if you don't know, there's actually a shortcut here back to the previous bonfire. I learned of this a while ago, but it's a good shortcut to have. Oh man, I gotta get used to this because I haven't played this game in a while. Alright, so that doesn't reset. Nice. As you can see, our damage is better now, but it's still not good. As we use the key that Oscar gave us. Anyways, yeah, you can actually two-hand your weapon by pressing triangle, at least with the default controls. You can change that anytime you want, but pretty much what you want to do is kill all the guys who are in your way, and there's no other one. The shield is important. Oh, darn. Okay. I'm bad at this, aren't I? It's been a long time since I've played this, actually. can't say too much about this boss. He's not a particularly difficult one. A slight challenge for new players, but he's an easy boss. I can't really say much than that. Even if you're a new player, you should be able to one-shot him. Well, not one-shot him, but first try him. I mean, anyways, here we go. Oh yeah, another tip for new players. You can actually go over somewhere around here. I forget where exactly, but you can find a little guy, a nest where you'll hear a voice. And if you go to where that voice is coming from, you'll find a nest. In that nest, there's nothing there, but if you leave an item there, you can actually trade it for something. Now, it doesn't work with all items, but it does work with a lot of them, so yeah. Here we go, another cutscene.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
There's a little rumble in the controller.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
A little on the nose, don't you think? All the cutscenes that lead out of the... Yeah, there we go. Anyways, yeah. So, I have played this game before. Quite a lot, actually. So, because we can level up here. For my first few levels, I'm going to put them into endurance and strength. Those are two very important things. And I'm going to completely break this game. And I don't mean like with glitches, I just mean with intended mechanics. Because you see, you can go all the way over here. You can find an already open chest over there. But anyways, if you go over this way, you can find quite a few items. For me right now, it doesn't matter too much if I die. But it is... Okay. I'm being... Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, be careful with the skeletons, especially early in the game. Ah, man. Ah, crap. That could have been bad very quickly. Right, yeah, be careful with these guys in the early game. I'm just gonna run past them though, because they're not that big a problem. Heal up real quick. Crap! Now, you don't want to stop too often. Crap. But you do want to stop for this, over here. I'm going to grab this Y-hinder here. This is a very good weapon to get very early on. Oh yeah, in case you didn't know already, okay though, I'm fine with that, honestly. I mean, I wasn't expecting to be killed so quickly, but I guess that's because I'm early in the game still. Yes. Oh, that early game. Anyways, this Y-hander. Oh yeah, we're using this thing. Yeah, but not yet. You see, we're waiting to use that. You saw that humanity that I got earlier? I'm gonna use 2 of these. This is another mechanic that's important only for this. For two things. Reversing your hollowing. And kindling a bonfire. Now, what that said is important later, but not right now. Notice how we have 10 Estus flasks instead of 5. Because normally you have 5 for that boss fight, and there's no change to that. Still two-shotting these guys, which is good. Oh yeah, also, oh really? If you, so pretty much if you use a humanity, you can kindle a bonfire. I thought I was supposed to have poise. But, goodbye. Okay, counter damage is a very serious thing, by the way. Okay, so kill all those guys. And then we can go over here, grab a lost soul of an undead. That is useful, because pretty much what that does for new players again, what that does is it gives you souls, which is the universal currency in this game. There are very few circumstances where souls are not used as the primary currency. Kill this rat over here, you can get another soul. If you turn right instead of left, it's pretty easy to miss, but on your way back here, it's important. Well, okay, it's not at all important, but it can help you out a little bit. Anyways, here we are, in the undead bird. Oh man, I'm so bad at this. But that parry. I guess I got used to the Dark Souls 3 parry. Easily exploitable AI. Grab some firebombs from him. If I recall, there should be an item in here. No? Okay. I'm fine with that. It was probably over here. But anyways, yeah, here it is. It's just another soul. Again, those are useful, but not as useful. Oh wait, yeah. If you want to, you can jump across there. Well, at least from up top. You have to go up here. Oh yeah, hello dragon. Normally people don't look away from that. Like I say, I'm not a big fan of the heavy attack for this. Whereas I'm not going to do any glitches for this run. Oh, I thought these guys didn't have any poise. Guys, there's a bonfire right over there if you want, but before I do that, I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to grab this. It's a wooden shield, and it sells for a few souls, but that's about it. As from here on out, you're gonna kindle bonfires when you get to them, as far as I can tell. It's pretty easy to get humanity. Rats drop them from time to time. The other reason for being human is it allows multiplayer. So, if you ever feel like playing with your friends, then this is the only way to do it. See, there's the timing I was looking for. And then we can kill him. Kill you. I'm actually gonna sit back down at the bonfire real quick. Level up, because I forgot to. We're gonna put that into endurance this time. I'm not putting it into strength yet. but that is important for later. Which of these weighs less? The gauntlets. Let's see if we can wear these now. Nope. Uh-oh. We've alerted him. Let's see if we can't just take care of him. Yeah, there's all kinds of jank in this game. It's the good kind of jank, where you can have fun with it. Okay, that should hit him. Whatever. I honestly don't care too much when somebody misses, but if it clips right through them, then that's something that I think is a little weird, but, like, I'm fine with. When I miss a backstab, it's a little bit more annoying, because you have to go through a long animation of missing the backstab. Ow. Yeah, the kick is a little weird to use in most Dark Souls games, as you have to pretty much push up on the joystick and R1 at the same time. I'm playing these on PS4, by the way. Great. See, that's one of the things that I find a little more annoying, is when the weapon collides with a wall a lot of the time. Oh, I don't have enough souls for this guy.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Alright, so yeah, what this guy has, he has a few things that are pretty important, like the repair box and bottomless box, as well as the residence key. Now, the residence key is important for later, but not right now. I don't think you can open that door with the master key, but yeah. You can also buy Lloyd's talismans from him, an infinite amount, but I'm pretty sure there's another merchant who will do that for you. You can also get the orange guidance soapstone, only useful for multiplayer, as that requires online. You can also buy all kinds of arrows. If you buy a ton of wooden arrows, you can get a glitch.
Go and...
You can cause a glitch to happen if you want. That'll give you a ton of souls really quickly. But for a first playthrough, I would advise against it. Anyways, now that we've done all that, we still have quite a few Estus. Alright, yeah, I forgot. I keep on forgetting that first time through, ow. But this guy will always do that, and that's a scripted event. This fight isn't too hard, most of the fights aren't, but sometimes you gotta go through here and fight the Taurus demon. That's when it gets a little bit more annoying, because you have to deal with the Taurus demon after. The Taurus demon is annoying because of its large hitboxes, or I guess, yeah, hitboxes is the right word, but not damage hitboxes. Okay, so yeah, this fight is annoying because one of them throws a bunch of fireballs. So just kill all these guys, and it'll be fine. Of course, as that's how it normally works. You can go up here to fight the guys who were throwing firebombs at you earlier. I failed to mention it earlier. Ow. If I had rolled there, earlier, then, I would have totally died, but I'm fine because he actually saved me from falling off that cliff. I guess I got good karma or something. Wait, is there an item over there? I never checked that, actually. I did check that in my first playthrough. Okay, kill this guy up here. This guy... It's important that you kill this guy. They'll shoot crossbow bolts at you if you... If I go over here, I can draw him out. Parry him, because that's easy to parry. You have to learn the timing for it, and it's not too difficult. Anyways, you can actually just barely draw this guy out without alerting the other guy. And the other guy just doesn't care. It does take a second, though. Oh yeah, and if you started with the master key, you can actually just open this up over here. Which is pretty useful, actually. As that'll give you 3 golden pine resin, as far as I'm aware. Great. Okay, so then we can draw this guy out, parry him, attack him. Anyways, yeah, you see that chest right there? Oh, hello. Thank you. You see, that's not a very useful drop, but it does happen from time to time, and you get a ton of them. You can actually sell them later in the game, but we're not going to go down that path. Anyways, here we are, gold pine resin. We're actually going to equip that for later. Hopefully we don't use it by accident before then. Oh yeah, here we go. Where you can actually go down here for your very first ring. You see that guy? He looks big and menacing. Crap. So anyways, yeah. Now this is pretty much a parrying tutorial. So try and parry this guy. Eventually kill him. Ow. Ow. I hate that attack. Why does he do that? I don't think you can actually backstab him. Oh. Dang it. A difficult game wasn't really a thing. That's sort of just how the controls were. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna attract this big guy's attention. We're gonna run back up the stairs. See, parry him a bunch of times and everything will be fine, but deal some damage, so be careful. And healing is just slow enough so you can still get a hit in, as you saw earlier. So, if I parry him a bunch of times, I should be fine, but if I can get him to do the same thing a bunch of times, like I was saying earlier, this is exploitable AI for you. Smacking from there. Aw, man, it didn't get the drop. Anyways, yeah, what you saw was a Titanite chunk. That's useful for much, much later. But not right now. Anyways, go back down to where you saw the item past him. That Titanite chunk is a very useful item, but the item past here, while it isn't too useful, killing him is actually worth it for 2 reasons. First of all, you can actually get an item for it. a special item for it called the Black Knight's Sword, which is a great sword, not an ultra great sword, not a great sword, which has some special, it's got some special stats. I'll just say that, because the damage on that weapon is fantastic for the early game. Just be careful here, as... Oh, man. Oh, there goes the hit list, I guess, but that was already gone earlier, so... Yeah, all's good. As if you want, you can also use the master key to open that door. I would advise against it, though, as there's a really, really strong NPC past there. But do destroy these barrels. Because it's fun. I'm just kidding with you. But do destroy these barrels, as there's this over here. Kill it, and you're going to 2 Titanite chunks and 2 Twinkling Titanite. I think it is a little affected by randomness. However, sometimes you'll get just Twinkling Titanite. Other times you'll get other Titanite. But I think it is within... Oh, anyways, yeah. As soon as you enter this battle arena, go up this ladder. This is extremely easy to miss, and I was baffled by how to get up here. Also, I've never seen him immediately do that. Let's kill all these guys. And then what you want to do is... See, notice how the white fog has closed me in here. This is a boss fight. Anyways, yeah. Here he is. So, the good tactics for... Oh crap. Let me up. Best tactic for dealing with him, pretty much anyone dealing with him, is pretty much just doing this. Pretty much what you want to do is dodge into that, and then use the golden pine resin that you found earlier, like I did, and then dodge through his attack, deal a ton of damage. You can circle around him if you want, but yeah, that. This makes for an extremely easy kill. I should have applied the golden pine resin a little bit earlier. All this is fine. So yeah, that makes for a really, really easy kill. Lightning damage is really overpowered in the early game. And again, destroy all these barrels because it's fun, and no other reason than that. There's no reason to destroy the barrels at all, as far as I know. I just do it every time because it's like a tradition at this point. But there is an item over here, so that's nice. Anyways, yeah, turn around here. That bridge is not a good place to go just yet, but here in a minute we will.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Soler of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
Amazing. The white side
We are amidst strange
stop.
beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind. Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Anyways, what the white side soapstone does is it leaves a summon sign. Now, summon signs are used in multiplayer, so pretty much you just use the item where you're standing. It will leave a sign where you're standing for other people to see. If people interact with that sign, they can summon you into their world, and you can engage in cooperation. Jolly cooperation, to be precise. So what you want to do over here is you want to run as fast as you possibly can. You're likely to be hit regardless. You want to get down there fast. As the dragon from earlier is here, and he doesn't like to play nice. Kick the ladder down, and you'll realize, oh hey, this is a shortcut. That's sweet, isn't it? It's here with level up, okay, so that's nice. There's endurance, strength, vitality. Strength, vitality. There we go. And with that, we might be able to use White-handed with two hands. Two-handed. No, I can't. Darn. So real quick, the broadsword. Now, there's actually a good reason why I want to use the Y-hander as quickly as possible. Oh yeah, real quick, this is actually a really good farming method. At least in the early game. For the early levels, this is great, as pretty much what you do is aggro the dragon and get 555 souls each time. This is useless in the late game, but is very useful here. You can just drop down here if you want, as well. So, here we go. We're just going to be doing this for a while. So, I'll meet you back here when I'm done. Now use this thing with two hands. You're fat roll. That's not great, but what we can do is that, and do medium rolling again. So one thing we can do is just stop two-handing it when we need to shield, when we need to use the shield. So it's not great, but So that's the good thing about these wide handle, is that it has that kind of damage. With the ability to one-shot most opponents. Now be careful around here, as you'll find a bunch of rats. Now those rats can be quite annoying, can inflict you with poison, so be careful. Now, another way to get through here is to simply run past the dragon. This is not my favorite way to do it, because it's just very, very dangerous. Speaking of dangerous, here we go. Yeah, it's not a great idea to go full pace at it, because that boar will kill you, okay? I'm not kidding, the damage is ridiculous. Because you can pretty much just squash your opponent. I thought you got poison dealing with that. How does that happen? Like, how do you do that? Ah, good. Titanite shards. We need those. See, those are important. Okay, so here's something you can do with alluring skulls. If you throw an alluring skull that way, he will be very attracted to it, and he will go into the fire. He is aggroed on it, practically. Throw another one. And there we go. As this is the best tactic I know how to deal with him. And staying in mid-roll range is a good idea. Anyways, yeah. Fortunately, we also got a good drop for it. Ow. See, not having poise really sucks for me. And we got a really lucky drop there with a Fang 4 header. Okay, I hate not having poise, but yeah. Backwards here? Oh, I thought it was a trap. Well, it is a gank, but yeah, we throw a bunch of weak enemies when we catch it. Yeah, high endurance is important for things like this, where... Now, you can actually do... One thing you can actually do is completely ignore the status. The stats for a weapon. Just get the base requirements for it, and then after that you can... Why? I don't remember any just doing that. Darn. I think he's glitched out. Can I hit him? Okay, here. One thing I think I can do is throw some fireballs at him. There we go. The one use... This is like the one time I would ever use the fireball. There's a broken straight sword there. Oh, wait. I've never seen that happen before, and I wonder if that was a glitch or he was just sitting there and didn't aggro on me. Here's another soul item. That's very good to have. Here we can go up and see what we can do over here. Now fog walls are scary after that first boss, but don't worry about the ones in the early game, as a lot of the time they lead into a new area rather than doing anything else. As with this guy, you need to be a little bit careful. What you want to do is you want to sneak up behind him and walk. Don't run, walk. You can backstab him if you're fast enough. Here you can pick up the Knight Shield. I don't think it's any better than the Tower Shield, though. Yeah, no, it's not. At least not with its base stats. But yeah, it's a good early game shield for other classes like the Bandit or the Assassin or other classes generally speaking. Oh man. As here in a moment we can go back to Firelink Shrine. As here you want to dodge backwards again, as there will be one of these guys here. Scary, I know, right? Oh dang, he had his shield up. Up. There we go. Yeah, anyways, you can one-shot him with this Y-hander. Get a Balder Helm there. It's very funny what you can do with this Y-hander. I love the flattening animation. It's fantastic. Okay, what's down here? I believe this is... yeah, here we go. As here you can grab the basement key as well as a shortcut. Pull this lever. As over here you can grab the halberd. It's a decent weapon from what I can tell. It's a quality weapon, so pretty much what that means is you use strength and dexterity. This is a decent weapon, as far as I can tell. It's got some decent damage and all that. Just take out those guys. Oh crap, I didn't realize you were following me. Flatten him. This Y-hander is an insanely good early game weapon. It does consume most of your stamina, however. As we'll go in that building in a second, but first we gotta go over here. And lucky for me, we already got 2 humanity on there. Okay, in case you didn't know, sometimes enemies will give you the consumed form of humanity. So like you have the item humanity, you have the humanity item. This will also greatly restore your HP, so... and by that it means it will fully restore your HP. So yeah, do with that what you will. Let's level up here. We can increase our strength some more. And, yeah. As this Y-hander is a really good weapon. So in case you don't know, again, we can't use this weapon with one hand, as you can see. But we can use it with 2 hands. What gives? Well, that's the whole thing. If you have a certain portion of the stats required to use a weapon, then you can 2-hand it and use it. Here's Andre the Blacksmith. He will do all your smithing for you, pretty much. And he will upgrade your weapons as well as sell you some things. So, yeah, this bonfire is definitely worth kindling, especially for later, but for right now, it's fine. Anyways, we can go over here to do some things as well. We got some pretty useful things over here that you definitely want to grab. Because you can just walk around them and smack them. Those Titanite shards are really what we need right now, but Titanite shards are really important for this stage of the game. So what we can do here is you want to draw this guy out. You don't want him to stay in here, as there's a sniper up in the rafters, pretty much. Well, not rafters, but I think I broke it. Okay, so sorry about that. The fight got cut out by accident. So that's lost, but I can show you something cool. Anyways, he dropped a Titanite shard. Oh yeah, I also forgot to grab this. So yeah, that is important. Here in a minute, I'll show you. But this elevator is probably one of the most important elevators you'll ever see. Now this is important because it leads right back over here. And right back over here is Firelink Shrine. Right back where you started the game. That's fun, isn't it? But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time. And if you liked it, consider subscribing. I've always wanted to say that. Anyways, I realize in recording that, or in editing, that I forgot to actually show you what the Firekeeper Soul was for. In case you didn't already know this, it's for increasing the amount that your Estus Flask heals you. So yeah, very important item.